Hello and welcome once more to Oxygen Not Included with me, Demonox. I am checking to make sure anything is actually running before I get really into this because I've done this before. I'm not running. I am running. I'm loving my running. I should at some point actually think about changing my bitrate so I'm not producing a gigantic video of doom so more people can watch it. I need to do that at some point. Anyway. When we last left off, well, we had a bit of a medical epidemic. Mostly because two of our guys got sick. Polluted oxygen. Oh, this is filtering out things like that. Well, it's filtering out. Okay, actually, one pause here for a second. One of the things I want to do... I don't like this Algerium. I'd love to do something with this. Glowing gas vent. We have oil, we found it down here. There's no geyser for it, but we found it. Slime lung is still rampant as Chufty in this location, but it's not as bad. If I go to the germ thingy, it's actually only 10,000 parts. In some places, it's even less because the odorizers are scrubbing all the toxic air out and making the air breathable. Which for slime lung is a bit of a problem. Slime lung likes it cold. Or should I say it likes the air toxic. I am removing the toxic air. Everywhere I can get my hands on it, get to it, I am shifting bad polluted oxygen. I am getting rid of it. As best I can. Good thing is these things, deodorizers, don't even need power. Probably no one loves that. So I can make another channel. Air out. I am currently building skywards. I'll have to, put more deoxidizers in and, shift more things and whatnot, but I am digging skywards because I have never explored higher than anywhere near that high. I think I got over there and it stopped. I would love to get my hand on the hydrogen. The chlorine is a bit annoying. There's another tile here, so I don't know what that is. I've dug this area. I may just have to dig a channel over here and see if I can explore it. New work order. Yeah, this whole chunky hit section here is all granite, which requires the aid of the miner. Only the miner can dig through it. You got some CO2, carbon dioxide, but it's filtering down. See, technically I could get rid of the algateriums. And I could potentially do that, which would actually increase the amount of algae I have. Because they're not really doing much anymore. I mean, the earth scrubbers are doing that, and that's... they're just producing toxic air. And they don't look pretty at all, so... They don't look very nice. I might put a block. I can't actually build any more in this room. This room has been sealed off. Pretty much completely. It is sealed off. He's not even working. This is producing hydrogen, which goes over the top, which gets sucked into this, which gets pumped. This cannot overflow. It can produce as much as it likes, it cannot overflow because it will be pumping straight into here. And this thing keeps it from burning the system. Which is good. And a hatch there. But yeah, if I can just shred half the problems I've got in my base. Like, get rid of all the things that are making polluted air. And do things that make so I can get... How does it put... Yeah. Wow, there's some serious... Now it's gone green. Light again. It's some serious O2 problems going on here. Yeah, it's gonna build. Well, I can deconstruct this mesh tile. They'll jump over it, so it won't matter. Oh yeah, while I'm here, they're currently standing in dirty water, so... bit of a thing, mop. She's loaded the sandstone. He's going to clean? Why he cleaning? I don't know. But he's got... Her, understandable, but why is he cleaning? If they touch any food, they gotta go for these things. Waiting copper delivery. That's been sandstone, but it's invalid building lucky. See, they're just creating dirty water, which is fine. I like the idea of them doing that, but I like the idea more of them, getting rid of, being able to get rid of this. And get rid of this stuff. And there's a lot of water there. There's enough that you can't move it in one go. Okay. Mesh tiles are the only things that permit them to do certain things. Well, things happen, so there you go. Seal that back off again, so no one has to jump over to get to the bathroom. Pick up dirt, drop off dirt, pick up dirt, drop off dirt. I think the polluted... See, this isn't too bad because this thing is sucking L2 and it's just killing off the polluted air before it gets anywhere. Most of these things have just like completely and utterly stopped. They have ceased to function. Ooh, what we research? Yeah, I fell entirely to actually... yeah, we look at pets, didn't we? Ducan's research complete, 12 of them. No, next. I guess we'll have to research sci-fi easier. Ranching. We got this now, which gives us a capture stuff. Quick feeder, quick drop off, so we can make a rancher. Not sure why I built that. These are fun to have. And natural petroleum and natural gas. That now makes a lot of sense. So if you build a natural gas string, you can siphon off the natural gas that it produces and straight into the generator. So essentially it's a self-fueling system. It can use the energy from that to keep itself fueled. Before we send it on a wild trek all the way back up into this network. Oh yeah, I disabled that. You do your job and siphon off the crap out of this stuff so it can't. I don't care if I can't get to the thing. It makes a little difference to me. What on earth is this lot? A computer desk. Barely believable. Hop, 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 hop. This stuff is polluted oxygen. That's a computer desk. This is a research thing. Urvaravu. Oh yeah, we now have critter drop this stuff here. Into cooking ingredients. Cracked eggs cannot be hatched. I didn't use like half the stuff I've got in the research. Overload damage. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Oh yes, one of the projects actually I want to look at doing is the med room. I don't want this outhouse. I don't want this wash basin. I want the lavatory, and for sanitation I want the sink, which will sit in the same thing. To get those, I need to take a water pipe up here like that, so the input, and then take the out pipe and somehow feed it into the out pipe network, into the bad water network. Plumbing. So we want to go from here. Alright, so these will go into this section here. So one for the pipe, one for that, one for that. From here they will head off. I'm trying to keep it so you can't see. So it's unseen. Now how do I get past this bit here? That's a bugging myself there, aren't I? Back that up. And that across here. Alright, so let's get some of that bit there. Now I can run it straight through the air, it will run through here no problem, just go down like this. And that connects that to the rest of the bad waters network. I want to dig this lot. Because I want to make this rec room bigger. Once I've done that, the next cycle they'll start doing that stuff. Drop off the light loaf. It's producing the thing, because he's right where the air can flow in or out. He's getting all the juice. Now we're into the rec room. Ah, de-stressing. Lovely day, isn't it? Lovely. Socialising, chit-chatting. My water's fine for now. Daft as it may seem, it was actually the dirty water that was in trouble. All the dirt polluted oxygen O2 is being sucked out of here and pumped into other locations. I'm going to deconstruct this Algitarium. I can get rid of it. These things are sort of mobile, you can just destroy them as you're needed. And it works fine, because, you know, doing that keeps them sort of, the network, the place cleaned up. I mean, I only put most of the stuff in here to, you know, get rid of bad thing. Yes, granted, I got the medical suite right next to the desanitizing. Well, so much for those. That slime along there. It just got desanitized. It's got sanitized. But call on to you. Then overload damage. What is getting overloaded? I thought the idea was that you wouldn't get damage. Max wattage is 1,000. Hold on, where's my wiring power overlay? Here we go. So this, these things take more juice up to. That's because they're hooked up to the network, so that's directly hooked to the network. If I take the power, technically I can take the heavy watt power, which is max power of 20 kilowatts. You only have the max of 1,000 watts. This thing does kilowatts, which makes it, you know, a little more durable. I can't do stuff like that though, because it doesn't. Okay. I can't actually hook that up that way because this stuff does not run through tiles. Not sure how that even works anyway. Conductive wire. And see, that sounds more. That's. Heavy conductive wire cannot run through tiles. I mean, low resistance conductors. He's currently researching natural gas, fossil fuels. Where's the? Yeah, produces circuits for overloading. I would like to see the specs on these things first. That would be fantastic, and then I wouldn't have to waste my time. That's okay, Lycus. I follow you, so that's fine. Yeah, you are busy with your own streams. So pass through over here, go in there, set this down this way. I think I get that bit there. I'm gonna shred that wall, start digging and building this lot. Which is why I'm on a rec room. The two are now connected. I'll research the natural fuel, then I'll get the low conductive thingy, and I'll swap out some of these wires, because I think the network is starting to get a little too big for that particular cable capacity. Especially things like that where it's getting like humongous wattage from this thing. I mean, this thing, when it produces it, will produce a massive amount of wattage. He's just generating lots and lots and lots of liquid. But the thing is, when it gets to full here, it stops. When he produces some dirty air, he snipes it. This stuff's sort of mingling around here, so that's fine. I don't know whether to dig higher or start exploring back down here again. I mean, we are going back up again. Our I don't know why you went in there, but weird. Oh, they got 2 fridges, haven't they? So they'll fill that before they fill that. So that's fine by me. They're filling up the things, it's like siphoning between the two. But yeah, we need to get advanced, better wiring connections here so that we don't. I mean, I can heavy what through a wall. -5 in the current, but run speed is plus 50%. I don't have any. But it's because heavy wire, the heavy watt stuff doesn't run through normal tiles. Technically, if I had a heavy watt cabling all go into that and then. So all the power went in one side. And I see now the original way I was going to do all this was that I was originally going to have all the power coming in one side and then go out the other side. So it would have to connect through the cable, through the batteries, and then out. Ooh, got improved plumbing. Yeah, see, I don't get that stuff. Espresso machine. That's precise plumbing? Temperature modulation, improved ventilation. Gas shut-off valve, high pressure gas vent. I don't want a high thing. Self-expression. I would love to have to do this stuff. Again, it's not another thing I have never actually looked at. I mean, they got the automatic control. You know what, let's get this automatic control thing up and running, because this one takes a while to get. And we'll get brute force refinement. We have now got natural gases. He's building. We've got a natural gas generator, plutonium generator. We don't have enough raw. We don't have plastic. How do I even make plastic? Refinement? Oil refinery. Petroleum and natural gas. It's great. I don't have the ability to produce plastic. Not actually sure how you produce plastic for that, to be honest. I don't even know why he'd even go into that toilet. We have toilets. There are 2 of them. I suppose if it's right next door to the thing where you're heading, you might as well use it if they're occupied. Right. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Because plumbing tomorrow, we're going to swap that for a lavatory. I went one further than I needed to. Oh well. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Swap them out for these. And that will remove any need ever again to get stuff from there. It'll offer a new bathroom for them, so they can function. Bottom. Do bottom. Bottom. This is dirt. See, this is once more become a rec room. Oh no, it's maximum size. Ah, there you go. It has now become a rec room again. Yay. So I can put more artwork stuff in here. Furniture, Let's put some blank canvases and some of these in. Excellent. Now I've built that. Oh, wait, overlay. I want that. I want that. I want to connect them up here. Connect them up there. Excellent. They're now connected, the in pipe, the out pipe, so good. They will funnel water up. It's amazing actually, they don't actually funnel the pipe that way, it does not fill with water. It's weird when you think about it. I could technically put a liquid bridge here, which would then hide it from sight. But yeah. Oh, you. I'm not sure what you're doing. Go over there. I wasn't entirely sure what he was doing. It's amazing, I made that whole flood room for this. And yes, the idea will be to dig out a tunnel, another tunnel, and dump more, especially this one. Dump these slimes, these dirty polluted water down. It will flood down, go straight down here, bounce on these bits, but go straight into this chamber, where I have airflow tiles which stop water getting through. They have nothing to do. They literally have nothing to do. The polluted air is just like going nowhere. Put them there. Put them there. Not sure what these lockers are for, but they're there. And the more I can siphon good air out, the better. And they're making clay. He's dumping water in here as much as he can. He's got humongous amount of food poisoning in it, but who cares? Yay! We got research. I went and got automation. Automatic control. Automation system. Power shut off. Using automation technology. Signal switch. Automation wires. Automation gate. So essentially I have no idea what that even does. I never did get that, but I don't get me wrong, I know my programming codes. I just never really comprehended what the hell that's supposed to be. You're getting better at this, you know that, right? Don't know how you can be hungry. You know, we got food up the wazoo. It's not great food, but it's food. And a lot of it. Well, and I'm just actually waiting for her immune system to, you know, get back up. But I don't have any refined metals. I get the funny feeling I am needing refined metals, so I need the refinement. Requires plastic manufacturing research. Alright. Brute force, refinement, refined objects, fire pole. Cool! Temp shift plate. Okay, well that is. Where is self-expression, environmental protection, havoc? That sounds cool. I don't think it's what I wanted, but it sounds cool. Environmental protection gives us exosuit overlay. Ah, excellent. Nice. I like that. I like the idea of these tubes as well. Whee! Whee! Just like transporting the dudes around. Okay, what on earth? Smelting. Metal refinery. Metal tiles. That's down that way. Plastic manufacturing. Clean water. Polymer press. Converts petroleum into raw plastic. I have a petroleum generator, converts petroleum into electrical power. So if you have a... I think you need an oil well. I think in order to do that properly, I need an oil well. Yeah, you got brute force, I'm going to ignore that. Get rid of all this stuff. I mean, seriously. But nope, it looks like we're just about ready to, well, start our next climb. I mean, really. Actually, no, I think I'll head down. I want to check out this crude oil section down here. So it's about time to, deconstruct. Can I build a mechanized means power? Manual lock. Does the manual lock require power? There you go. O to rotate. I'm gonna put a manual lock here. I know I can build new oxygen, and my oxygen production is pretty good actually. These things cannot actually get rid of it fast enough, and you're not producing anywhere near as much coal, you know, non as dangerous water that I hoped. I mean, really. Coal. Wow, we only have 900 grams left, kilos left. Jesus, what happened to all the coal? Well, again, to be honest, they were literally put there to, you know, be fuel, useful fuel. Alright, I want to put in one of these this way, to force them to go in and out of the airlock. Dirty, clean, dirty, clean, dirty, clean, dirty, clean. I already have a manual airlock down here. Wait, you ran down here to disinfect? I forgot entirely that you guys are complete morons. It has escaped my brain cells. I forgot entirely. You are morons. I forgot about that. Coal. Most of our coal reserves are gone. Oh, on the plus side, these guys are getting tinker, so, and having a pleasant chit chat. You know, let's put some furniture stuff, like a mat here. So that can, you know, negate how horrible these zones are. And, on the plus side, we've got stuff being done. Seriously? Let me tell you, that thing has been deactivated this whole damn time. Ay, 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 ay. I could have had those things have been cleaned up. Boom. And now the plan is to dig. Dig a tunnel. I'm gonna put one this right here. I'm gonna put the tiles digging things down here. Are you seriously running around disinfecting the tiles? Oh, God. Death cap. Mushroom. Quality's terrible, but man, that's another. What do you need in order to actually... Death cap. What do you guys actually need in order to live? Atmosphere carbon dioxide. Right, so you guys need carbon dioxide. All the CO2 has been pumped down. Oh, good. Put a farm here. Sterile environment, but again, it's carbon dioxide. Nothing lives in there. But yeah, that's a lot of points you can get for that. Well, no day, no cycle. It doesn't even matter if this actually runs out of dirty water to clean, because so long, thankfully, the generators overnight are pumping out more than enough. Are pumping out juice overnight to keep them healthy. Then we got. Oh, I must be doing something right because the health is still going up. Oh well, dig down. Cancel that build because no point. If this turns out to have a geyser, a crude oil geyser nearby, I am going to tap that bugger. I am going to get a petroleum generator up and running. As fast as I can. Just so I can have a continuous supply of juice. I mean, he's making algae. Super delivery girl is on her way. Nope, probably you. At least you don't run at the speed of sloth anymore. No, was that? No, wait, that's Xerox. Xerox, the miner here. At least doesn't run at the speed of sloth. Oh god, before it used to be like duk 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 duk. And it'll be like fium 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 fium. He'd be like duk 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 duk. Still trying to get there. Excellent. That research is done. You're doing very well, you know that? Improve ventilation, distillation, improve plumbing, refined object genetics sensors, smart battery. Wait, plate. I like the idea of these smart batteries. I don't know if I can even make them, but I like the idea of them. Let's see, what do I need? Rock. Produces sand from raw minerals. Insufficient produces refined metals from raw metal ore. Yeah, that's essentially a bad one. Crude oil into petroleum and natural gas. But that's where you can get double tapping on that one. Clay to produce ceramic. I don't like the sound of that. I don't know what it builds though. That's why I'm going to build it down here. Away from everything. If it does carbon dioxide, it'll flood this zone with carbon CO2. Which will do just as good a job at killing this stuff as everything else. You guys actually cleaning, trying to keep these floors scrubbed. You didn't realise you're in toxic atmosphere, right? Rather than, getting rid of the toxin, you're scrubbing the ground. Well, Stinky's doing that. I mean, seriously though, some of these guys, some of the things they do is stupidity. Oh, that got rid of. Apparently, they're running around at high speed, getting something done. I just suppose it could be time to think about adding a new dude to the mix. New duplicant. I have to make a new barracks though. I don't know why I got airflow tiles all over the place. The idea of the airflow tiles are fantastic because when I get them set into position, that is the maximum height they can build. Now I just need to cordon this off and then dig this lot. Oh, I got like loads of stuff all over the place. I could potentially be gathering all sorts. Yeah, everyone's still complaining about the food. Got a figure on that one. However, with 3 toilets, 3 bathrooms, nobody's worrying about going to the bathroom anymore. Yep, bathrooms are plenty. So I'll build that, get that built. Stick some furniture. Do that there. And I'll put in 1, 2, 3 cots. Get them built. Build up a thing above. I'll continue to stretch it off that way. And make a second barracks for them to sleep in. For people to sleep in. Not much time in the morning, but they hold their breath a bit going through here and then they stop. Now this is where the farming tiles are fantastic because I can stick. Oh, where I put the damn thing? Food. Here it is. Farm tiles, I can go bump like that and put farm tiles in. I don't know why I put that farm tile in there. Because if this thing produces a load of heat, it's going to flipping burn it. Seriously, why are you decontaminating this stuff? What on earth is disinfect? I gotta do each individual one. I'm just going to disable the disinfect here because it's completely useless. I do not want them. I do not want them disinfecting. I want them to ignore that zone entirely. For the most part. See, that was supposed to be getting filled. What was that? That's chlorine. Glum. That's chlorine. Why is chlorine? How did chlorine get in here? I know how, because atmosphere chlorine. carbon dioxide. They went in there to get that stuff, and it locked, and they let them in. Yep, that's built. You'll now do art. They've dug that out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there to get... I might put ladders in, because then I can make a second floor. I have a lot of food. I have like 31 units of food. The health is still going up because they're taking placebos. Excellent. You know what? For now, I'm going to switch that off. But I don't need it right now. Actually, I probably do. Find object, approve. Animal control. Crit lures, crit traps, incubators, fish trap. Not even sure what I do with those. We're just slowly going for the refined. They're turned off. Does free him up to do other things, other tasks. Downtime. Ba-ba-da-ba. Well, the toxic air problem from here has dissipated. I wonder if I could be super stupid and put an airflow tile right here. All these chlorines not problems. That's strange enough, it's very breathable in there. No. Obsidian, coal. I got coal. I can get lots of coal. There's stuff in there. Now, what I want to build, smart batteries require refined metals. I bet that's why you make the brute force rock granulator. I bet that's why you need this thing. You use that to make rock, to make refined metal, crappy refined metals, which allows you then to make some of the newer stuff. I am smart. What does that you do? Unreachable dig. Wait, copper. Why is he unreachable? Well, he's growing and he likes all sorts of stuff. Oxygen, fluid, oxygen. The germs can't really propagate here fully. Well, thinking on this is probably actually a bad. What it's currently sitting on is a bad idea. So actually, no, so long as the hydrogen gets up there and sucked out before it can fill this chamber fully. This is really thick on. What? What is it? Why isn't this thing unreachable? Nope, it's reachable. There you go. The deodorizer finally built. Waiting filtration medium. Here it comes. And dunk. Yep, and that's producing more slime and more nasty. That's fine because these things are sucking them in and deodorizing the place, which is great for me. Bad for that, but good for me. masterpiece. Right. Make a new duplicate. Not in a billion years am I ever going to pick you. Well, half of them blinking things to siphon off all your bloody farts. Squeamish. Care. Twinkle Toes. Athletics plus 3. Interest is art and digging. Nice. Binge eater when you're stressed. Well, these two look annoyingly. They've got flatulent. It's alright, but the thing is, gets a little disastrous because flatulence. I fall asleep, but it's anyway late. Yep, love you. New friend! Yay! No job. Harold, you've been assigned a bed. Let's pick a job, shall we? Let's see, you like digging and you like things, so I think Harold, the morale 1, but that's fine, he'll gain his morale. They'll gain morale and they can have a nice hat. They have to run a small gauntlet to get to bed though. Though with the air tiles, the O2's going up, flowing up out of this room and higher. I've made certain this has no air tiles. So it cannot, the hydrogen cannot go anywhere but before it reaches this thing. Da! Yay! So yes, we now have a second miner who will go forth and dig things for us. They're also completely healthy, so they'll run through this crap zone quite happily. The sand. The odorizer's done a very quick job of getting rid of poisonous air. Sandstone. And you go down to build another ladder, so it gets lower. More crude oil. In this rock, crude oil, lots of. The one thing I got to be careful about is carbon dioxide. Now, if I'm getting natural gas, if I get natural gas from doing the crude oil thing, that could be useful because then I can make a natural gas generator. This is still in the water. And much fun as this would love to do, it is reaching the end of its ability to do anything. This is almost empty. This is why slime is one of the where is it? What's the refinement thing? Water sleeve, algae distiller. Refine slime into algae. I shall build that here. I shall put the plumbing pipe straight from here to here. Can't remember if that's locked or not, but it's okay. And I believe it needs power. It's easy because it goes dunk like that. That's built. That will generate algae. We are out of coal. We apparently have no water. Trust me, we have water. We have 10 tons of stuff. So we have sand, and soil. Where's my refinement thing? Filtration medium. We still have 70 tons of the stuff. Coal we are out of though. That's a sad thing. Polluted oxygen is all the way over there though, so that's fine for me. Need more coal. Definitely this is where the critter thing for that hatch is very useful. Hatchers eat stuff and produce coal. That's what they do. Oh, excellent. No fabrication cured. Turn coal into fine carbon. Turn clay into ceramic. Refined carbon. Refined carbon, here you go. I'm going to put raw coal. So then it becomes way better. Okay. If we had coal, we can make refined coal out of it. Now I don't know what it does. If it's producing carbon dioxide, that's going to be interesting. I might even put in a filter thingy here to suck it up and send it away. We need coal. Diamond. Like a diamond in the rock. Why is that crude liquid? I almost feel like there's something pumping liquid in there. And still, I got dig crews, which is good. Airlocks, which is good. And I got coal. Now notice how I'm making certain not to dig into here. There's coal here, but there's also chlorine. My dig crew will go and cut coal. Make refined coal. See what's going on with that. I suppose I should actually recommence the northern expansion. Or should I say exploration? Because there's a lot of stuff. I'm not actually doing a lot of stuff up here. I'm just looking for stuff. And all that polluted O2 is helpfully keeping my guys quite nicely in O2. Hey, it's downtime. Ah, we don't have a bed base. We don't have a table foot in there, do we? Let's stick some canvases in there. We'll make the place nicer. You know, socialized. The socializing is keeping the stress down. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Are we actually running out of juice? Maybe I got no coal, so... Until this gets power... A lot of things are not going to function. I'm going to make a new load of more algae, that's fun. Hop on the generators. Power. Battery. I'd love to make the smart battery, but I need refined metal. And that's kind of why I have two generators. And the ones with high tinkering are just going to, continuously make more. Best thing is, the more algae get pumped into here, the more... You guys can keep this thing charged up. These things charged up. That's handy. I need a... see. Oh, man. I did not realize my coal had run out. Oh, wow. So refined carbon is, by the looks of it, doing a damn sight better job than the regular carbon counterpart. Which keeps these things topped up. I think refined carbon generates more lasts longer, it's more powerful. Oh wow. Yeah, overload damage. That's because my network is pretty bad. I didn't follow my own plan. Broken. Oh, thankfully we got a lot of metal. Metal's not a problem right now. Overload damage. The network is taking... The maximum voltage is over 100 watts. Only 1000 watts. When it hits it, it can't keep going. I'm actually not entirely certain why I got this actually split like that, but... Well, the column's better. Yeah, because this is why these junctions here, the junction boxes are overloading because they can't take the stress. Wow. Oh, they found carbon dioxide. How much carbon dioxide? Wow, there's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. I mean, making this thing looks pathetic. It's not even due. This is just getting like a ton of carbon dioxide. I'm going to dump an airflow brick here. Here, which will allow it to continue. Yeah, that's maximum pressure. It won't take any more. If I could keep this topped up with more hydrogen to allow this to have a continuous supply of hydrogen, I could keep this running indefinitely. Also in this rock, some oil. Not a lot of it though. Not worthwhile tapping down there. This is producing O2, so when that starts going down, like zero oxide will stop them from going anywhere near the toxic zones. Which they actually will now, because there's no reason to. Down here at least. Still, wow, that is a lot of CO2. I mean, really, wow. That is a lot of CO2. And we have more than enough liquid. We've got 10 tons of water right now. No coal, very little coal though. Because coal gets burnt up too quick. Unless we get a hatch. So if we take a look at hatch stuff, food. Multiple times. Fish feeder, critter feeder. And so we had captured the hatch down here, moved up to like here. I'm not even sure how this operates, but if the hatch keeps feeding here, hatch eats, hatch produces coal. We harvest coal. There's a mediocre painting it. No, it's a masterpiece apparently. We harvest coal. We put full coal in the kiln that gives us refined coal, which then goes into here. I am tempted to hell to destroy this and put it down here so we can pump that, but we can get these dust caps, tap through here, grab the dust caps, mushrooms, and salvage this stuff. I could easily put a dust cap. I don't particularly need that. I only kind of have this to try and siphon off dirt. And with all the CO2 down here, this is actually going to be a perfect zone to grow dust caps. I grow dust caps, I get more. I grow dust caps, even if they take a while to grow it, I get more stuff. And I'll deconstruct you because there's nothing actually for you to harvest. I mean, that's siphoning all our slime into algae. Lots of it. So much so that I can actually keep something like algae deodorant, the deodorant I say here, it's completely up and running 24/7. We're going to run out of juice again because we have so much stuff and not enough power production. The overfill is going down here into this place. I think I should need to dig. Dig this. They're going like, wet feet. I don't like wet feet. Wow, these things are... Why are you not happy anymore? Body temperature. These things have got to 30 degrees. These are happily staying cool because I have nothing other than that generating any form of heat anywhere nearby. You have to hold your breath and hope you don't hypothermia. Barely any L2. Go back to the O2, much more O2 rich zone. Where is that chlorine coming from? And how the hell is it getting in there? I don't have to like build a thingy to siphon off. I mean, really, where's the chlorine coming from? If it stays heavy and stays down on the ground, fine by me. But this thing is not... The whole idea was this thing to generate the carbon dioxide, it would fill this thing, and then this would siphon it all up. It is not doing that. Lock that door off completely. I want to know how this chlorine is getting in here. I can understand if I had a breach or the door open for a long time. But is something generating chlorine? Yeah, go away. The door's automatically opening when the... No, these doors can't open. They aren't the manual airlocks. They don't have electrical airlocks. There's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. It's like becoming the carbon dioxide central. How are they having a pleasant chat on the water? It's not sand, that's not a problem. I mean, seriously. If you're running down there, that's a pick up slime and such. Yeah, okay. I'll accept that. Yep. Yeah, they were because they're running through the toxic zone so much. Don't really want to tap this so soon. That would fill this area up again. Oh, she only gets fungal spores. If there was a fountain here, if there was like a thing of dumping tons of crude oil out, I would happily have it. I would go down there and I would tap that zone, but I have no inclination to do so because I have not found anything worthwhile doing, even to do it. Bisberg, hatchling, hatch. How many storage capacity? Not sure what a hatch even needs. Where will that hatch run off to? Oh, I made this bigger so it'll store more water. I'm a little... Yeah, people are saying it's stressed. Some people are getting ill. I think I'll seal that off for a while. We got a massive build-up of chlorine and carbon dioxide down here. We got dust cap who's growing. Happy. They need light. Annoyingly, half my system needs power, and I have no power! I have no coal! No, we got faster. My power system has faltered entirely. It lasts for a while, so long as whenever you get coal, it lasts. But once your coal dries up, then all of a sudden I'm not getting power anymore. I had a lot of coal. It vanished very quickly. I had no choice enough to do this stuff out. I'm not sure how you actually run the farm, to be honest. Thankfully, these two are running like a buggery in there. If we can just get more hydrogen into that chamber, it would be great. Content's empty. Did I set out to pump something through or not? I should put it through. Yes, apparently I did. I had the pipes, but I never actually bothered connecting them up. Otherwise, these things would be something pumping air out elsewhere, and something more O2 out of the room, which will allow more hydrogen to build up. Well, yeah, down to 84%. But they'll soon be done going anywhere near toxic zones for a while. So I kept those guys, they're literally getting O2 up because they're siphoning it high skyward. So you want your O2 production lower down so it filters up. Because oxygen goes up and carbon dioxide goes down. I am tempted to remove that siphon building there and put him somewhere closer to the carbon dioxide. Plus, I had no power problems for a while. Ah, these guys got coal, so they'll be able to cook. While these things run, whenever these things run, they fills my my system up quite nicely with power. Problem is, I can only run them for so long. Still building. Darkness, so they like it in dark. Oh, plus side, you grow lovingly, so that's fine. If I could get my hands on a good oil seam. You got sand here, but you got carbon dioxide by the and polluted O2. Everything I do not need them to have. I don't think they can hold their breath or to get close enough to get it. Well, as long as you generate power, dude, and you keep the network from burning out. At some point we're going to have to see about getting better production. Contains empty. Why are you empty? That's oxygen, plumbing, lighting, temperature, ventilation. No, you do. You are siphoning out there in different locations, which is good. Why did I build this pipe over here? Same for this thing here. What? Oh, that's originally where it went. If I could just get my hands on a hydrogen geyser. Ooh. If I managed to get my hands on one of those, I would be over the blinking moon. I mean, slime lung, but a lot of slime. It would live. This would permit me to go down. Not there, fine, to do. Cancel that. And we'll put in one of these. To deodorize the place. Slime lung is still on the run. They should start getting healthier when they don't have to go up here. I'm gonna pick up a bit of algae, that's about it. Why not much further up this is the surface? More overload damage. Well, at least the one's really quick, that's fine. Wait. Insufficient oxygen. That message has never gone away from the get-go.
Have some coal, some refined carbon.
2,200 kilograms. That's a lot of carbon. Oh, I just let all dumped on the floor. See, they'll jump down easily, happily, happy. Suppose I should turn the power back on to the end. Get on with some research. Get refined metals up and running. Contemplate making the rock granulator to make metals. I don't like the idea of doing that because I find it rather crappy. Hydrofan, insulated tile. Yep, space heater. Well, that would be useful because around certain things that require it to be cooler. But at the same time, I don't want to get too cold. We might get self-expression. We'll just go down this whole tree and get everything. Then we'll move on to this section. And this will probably require refined metals. Hey, we're going to dig down here and we're going to get ourselves a lot of stuff. But we're not going to get close to this polluted oxygen, we're going to leave it alone. This is technically going into the gold section. Well, it's not that that's sending out the overload. Daftly enough, it's this side. There's so much juice requirement right now that they haven't got enough. I need more power. I don't know where she's running off to, but she'll be on sand. Well, he's going as fast as he can. He does not produce oxygen though, he just takes the carbon dioxide away. Although that's a sterile environment. Nope. This would be happier if it could fill up with hydrogen faster. But these things are going to run out of juice, aren't they? I may eventually just abandon that and dig out a small section here, like here, and just make it one giant battery farm. Have all the power, reroute all the power cables from power generators down to the farm, and have a single cable run up high power cable run up to the section, to a transformer, so it can't blow out the circuits. Oh, plus side, this is still going up. Carbon dioxide. Where's that hatch run off to? Oh, I probably died. Hey. Oh, there's a dust cap's growing. Schedule work. Hey. I don't mind if it drips off into here. Quite honestly, it doesn't affect me in the long run. Carbon dioxide deodorizer. I was expecting. I should put that there because I'm probably when I dig this place, gonna probably release a load of poison. I'm not gonna cancel these. I thought I'd dig this out because there's something on it. I don't even mind if it's got poison O2 because this will siphon out and make it nice O2. This carbon dioxide's gonna be a bitch. Hey. We were going great with power production and then it suddenly ground to a halt. This is why we have the treadmills as backup. Well, I'll dig this out and get some more sand. Not that I need it, but I got it at least. 67 tons of stuff still. Then again, I was very happy about the amount of coal I had, and that sort of died off. Bum. There's not a lot of coal. That's the problem. I had a load of coal and I built these things and then I didn't think of building the kiln earlier. There you go, deodorizer. Make some O2. Oh, why is there no array? Lovely big blinking node of hydrogen. Oh, I need a seasoned miner to get through that stuff. Right, I'll scratch that lot. So getting through absolute is not something we can do with our current level of building skills, digger skills. Our current level of diggy skills does not permit us to go through absolute. Everything else, yes. Absolute, no. Plus, thimble seed. Absolute again. Carbon dioxide, ice, liquefiable. Can I melt that stuff to make it ice? Wheeze what? Chilly breath. There's a vacuum. Cooling effect. So if I actually put up one of those things like up here, it would keep this lot cool. That's good. I love rapid descent, significantly slow. That's just there so we can jump across. That has got stuff. I'm not sure what that stuff is, but it has it. And then there's a giant algae section here. Oh, there's slime along there, but it's such a low amount that it's ridiculous. They're actually running fast enough to keep this damn thing going. And all the CO2 is going down. It gets to a certain level and fills this bit sucks up. Right now I don't care that I'm running out of dirty water because quite frankly it's overfilling. Why not getting enough ore scrubber? Let's see. Requires gas intake pipe, supply of chlorine. Well, I could... Okay, so that would actually allow me to suck the chlorine right out of this chamber. And give me a reason to suck the chlorine out of this chamber, so I could put it for the ore scrubber. What do I get though for it? Kills a significant amount of... I'm just gonna put it here because I don't know what it does. I've got one built, so let's just put. So we've got that. What did it actually do though? Okay, I'm not sure that even. This place has very very little slime lung. So why are disease rates not going any higher? Much any faster? Yeah, this way I might just reactivate this thing. I'll use the algae, which I've got tons of. I have literally got tons of. What does it even do? So does it actually have an output? Well, you're standing around the damn thing for no reason. That's chlorine. Yeah, I know we're supposed to be digging up, but it's got a load of poisonous gas up here, so. And another facility, but it's got absolute slate in front of it, and I don't have the resources to make a better. And I'm curious as to what this lot is. Bleach stone. Sweep it, priority 9. When the thing. Okay, so this thing's about a chlorine stone, which is not handy. Right, next one on the list. Improve plumbing. See, this could just generate more hydrogen. See, I think their health is slowly going up. Well, that's chlorine that's being built up. There's so much stuff going on. And there's some things I'm really wanting to find. That's absolute, so I can't even get through that. Not without getting a better miner. This is trying to produce nasty air like there's no tomorrow. I might build another one of these things down here so I can siphon out more of the air. No, overload damage. So I gotta do something about that overload. Cool. Well, power system. So wire. -5 to go -5. Has absolutely no effect on anything whatsoever. Okay, well, I'll keep digging through this stuff. Thank you. Well, it picked up some of the bleach stone anyway. There. And we'll dig right across here. That's absolutely, so we can't get through there. Well, plus I've got some more algae. This is intriguing because I don't even know what on earth. Wow, that thing likes it hot. That's for certain. I don't have any hatches available, so I can't grab a hatch to make coal, indefinitely. My downtime. Our food is not actually going as well as I'd like because we keep running out of power. That's right, I'm going to stick another thinking hamster wheel in and yeah, we got like no power, so things are not happening. That's fun. I might have to stick another hamster wheel in and have a. It's cheap and quick, and it's. I don't want to have to stick another hamster wheel in, but. Without one, we can't generate the power we need. To keep things going. And I was daft and all that. Well, I was actually kind of hoping I'd have enough. I kind of got stupid and relied way too much on my coal. There's a large sail down there. I suppose I keep praying that I'm going to hit a hydrogen vent. There's a long way to ship the power. However, a hydrogen vent allows for continuous power. And I would be able to. And I'd put a one or two transformer things between it and at least one transformer between it and the power network, and then those things truly would never be needed again. It would allow continuous juice for the network. Feel free to call me an idiot and tell me I missed a ton of stuff. Health is increasing, so we know. Oh, wow. Okay, but as it looks of it, I only want to get up there. And that is a gigantic seam of coal, which would solve my energy requirements for quite some time. You produce a lot of O2. Well, the gas is going up there slowly. It's downtime, so now the miners, if they're quick on their feet. Oh man, see, I need to get the coal to boost the amount of power. I boost the amount of power, the system doesn't run out of it. However, this thing is constantly burning out, which means that I need to do something about your generation, because you're just going straight into that, which is a bit bad actually. So I need to go to that. Then on power wire I need to go click, and then click and tell them to deconstruct. Deconstruct power wires, and I need to get rid of that. It's going to cost juice from here for a while, but it's fine. That's actually turned out to be gold. Yeah, there's no power coming in. Technically, I could stick another one. The problem is the network's got too much things on it, which means when they... I think it still isn't built. Oh, it's invalid building looking, that's why. Duh. I don't know why it wasn't being built. Should probably get rid of that then. Build it there instead. They're only just generating enough power. 400 watts. They only just generate enough power to actually power everything. Fine. They're getting the halving of food, which is fine. So it's fine. Unreachable dig. Awaiting sandstone delivery. Very little L2. Practically unbelievable. It hasn't filtered enough O2 up yet. I could make an auditorium up here and a deodorizer next door to it. Either side of it to siphon off any bad air. Allow me to then continue crawling upwards. More chlorine. This, however, is big, thick pockets of hydrogen. I like hydrogen, Especially when it's all the way up here. My only concern... Actually, no, so long as there's hydrogen above it, the chlorine will stay below. Well, if chlorine's heavy and it goes down. Yeah, I got rid of them more. Yep. Got that built. It's fine by me. Raw metal, 16 tons of it still. You're still growing. Oh, you know you have grown. Handy. Thankfully all the CO2 is going down here. That's just there to catch anything that gets too high. That's saying overload damage, which means it's still getting too much juice is still coming through here into these things, which is ridiculous. The only thing I could think of would be literally to make a high power thingy, because these high watts are max power of 20 kilowatts. That's why I didn't want these guys directly connected into the network. I wanted them to power to go around it. Well, I could potentially get rid of that entirely. And then deconstruct that power wires here. Wire bridge, deconstruct. Instead the wire's jumping that way, so we'll no longer overload there. The juice coming from the generators when they work will continuously generate into the pumper. The network is a little more stable now, I think. No. Strained network. I think it's strained because there's not enough juice. Downtime, so this will drain the batteries, but at least it's going to function for a bit, which means these are going to actually generate power. Again, what did I actually build that bit there for? Because I didn't want to connect you straight into the network. I don't have a heavy wire break. Oh, hold on, reset. Eventually I'll get all the rest of the stuff. So this thing's generating too much. There's too much wattage going through this at any one time. True, because they're going this way and this way. So it's getting too much power. Let's see, I could just get a more powerful network through here, that'd be fine. So it's just getting damaged and eventually it breaks and it cuts it off. Alright, dig guys. Thank you. Now build the down ladders. We want to get over here and put water. This stuff. I'll just get my hand on this thing. Well, if we get up into here, I can siphon the living crap out of that. That's a lot of coal. More than enough to keep to power the network. Because he'll make it refined coal, which is... Oh, it made the refined coal, but it's not actually storing it. Not sub priority. Now one of these, so it gets built fast. Construction, yay! And everything. Every time I get one of these things, they will run around like happy little campers, happy little chappies, and they will dump as much as they can in here. Which is great because it actually tidies the place up. Which is nice. Best thing is they're continuously digging up. They're going to get into here. I don't like that zone. I don't know. Bleach stone. That's for hygiene stuff. But it looks like there's a good few pockets of hydrogen up here. I would love it if there's a vent. If there's a geyser here, I'm building a thing. I'm building an airlock system. I'm putting a pump pipe in. And I will pump it, if I have to, all the way back down my base into this pipeline to pump a continuous, never-ending supply of hydrogen into this system. And I will be happy, because at that point they will have all the power they will ever need. And I thought these things weren't things. They only accept coal. Yep, they only accept coal. What is refined coal used in then? Consumable oil, yes. Should have had raw coal. What are they used for? Great, you tell me that bit, but you haven't told me what I'm actually using it for. So maybe not eating my coal though for no reason. Oh well, at least this thing's growing happily. It likes the dark. It's also domesticated, so it only takes 7 cycles. If I can get my hands on all that lovely coal, I could... Why is this unreachable bit still? I don't know. That's reachable though. Get my hand on this coal and then find a hydrogen geyser and pump out loads of tons and oodles of barrels of lovely hydrogen gas into my reactor, and if it's too much for one reactor, I'll build the second one and pump it double time. I'll just get rid of the coal burners. Geysers tend not to run out, like ever. Now the minute you need a scientist for it, I'm going to be very annoyed. Useful results. Alright, I can get a date on it. That's cool. Well, they're running and they're charging it up, and so long as they're charging it, he's powering the system. So long as the power system goes through, they'll siphon hydrogen, which will, if it came in larger quantities, I would be able to have my hydrogen continue a little more fluidly. This generator would be pumping quite lovingly, and that would never run out. Unreachable dig. Why is it unreachable? I've got O2, it's slowly sleeping up. I'll put that there and that. Well, they'll be able to run through there anyway. If I had a hatch, I could get coal faster. Don't have the hatch growing stuff. Not sure what half the stuff is for. I don't know anymore. But at least we're actually slowly making progress again. We turned it around. We're making progress. Yay! My colony is an absolute mess. Unreachable dig. Hey, I got something. Oh, insulated tiles. Now let me see the temperature up. Or down. See, I can use a hydro fan. That would cool the surrounding region down, and it would make things a lot happier. Wow. Yes, okay. As long as it cools the area down a little bit, that's fine. Wait, he's got to literally do that by hand. This thing requires someone to continuously run it. Just so it can make the temp area a little cooler. Stupid. Oh yes, because that's not big enough, is it? They can't run through here. Dig that. Build. Dig. And just have to make certain it gets dug out. Also, let me get a guy up there so I can spot out, and there's iron ore up here. Phosphorite. Agricultural. You can't breathe in hydrogen, but they can run through it. I'm not entirely sure what they can do. Adversale is annoying stuff because it's all over the place. You can dig down through this stuff and gain access this way. Liquefiable ice. So it's temperature, heat. So these things keep things cold. But I can't dig through here. Barely breathable air, but these things are siphoning off any bad O2 that's up here. Take some water off. Dig. No more water. Iron ore. I just bacillite, whatever that is, and it's annoying. My bacterial health has gone back to full 100% again. This has gone back to barely having enough water to keep it running. Slime. I might as well disable you for a bit. Save on power, it's just power point. We don't have enough slime. Well, actually that's not true. I could get all the slime here. I'm simply choosing not to. As I advance the call, lovely call. I advance the call. Actually, no, what I want is the orbital bit. I want to see if I can get to space. See any chlorine? Coal. We start gathering up and dropping it off, and we have ourselves some consumable ore that can be thrown into the generators. When that happens, these will suddenly stop becoming useful anymore because if the generator will pump coal into it. It's downtime. I feel it's going to happen. Plus side, we have got to. They've been gathering all the coal, which is good. No sign of a geyser yet. Food shortage. Well, that hasn't happened in a long time. Well, the meal was growing. But yet we have only 7 units and we need 6. We only have 5 units and we need 7. Hopefully tomorrow they will grab all the damp food from coal from the new excavation zone and drop it all off. I'm tempted to just to do a massive build dig order and just dig the crap out of this zone. Get rid of all this slime and all this lot. Just dig it all out and make a humongous tunnel out of it. It's completely reachable. Food shortage, I know. This is a complete and utter waste. There you go. Power. There's no pumping power into these, so they won't need to be running and charging anymore. If they're not running and charging, they're gathering food. Technically I could get rid of all those and just like replace the blocks underneath with agricultural blocks, and that would make a far better, this entire place a lot nicer looking. Dirt, no problem. Yay, 290. Yay. Yeah, I'll go too. Suppose I should probably put another algae thing up here. So, you know, get dirt, clay. Apparently we got clay, but there's no effect. to start tapping these things and busting out so I can keep digging skywards. Food shortage. I noticed. It's because people have been dropping food off. Dropping the food and not eating it. And I have coal. It's refined carbon. Which unfortunately by the sound of it cannot be put into a machine. The ovens. Even more stuff here. There's another polluted water tank here. So energy rocks will go down here, across here, up here, build across. No, I just have slight. There's no point in doing that one then. I just want to find a hydrogen geyser so I can just like siphon and never stop siphoning. I mean, there's got to be a geyser around here somewhere. Just for the fun of it. More coal. Yeah, we now have a lot of coal. Boom. Boom. Ice. See, I'd love to find some more of the stuff, but this I can't get through here unless I improve somebody. And when you improve them, they want more. Which that means getting them stressful. Well, they're not having to do as much now. Which is good. Why my sous chef runs all the way up there? Do not. My chef runs all the way up there. Does not know. Don't carbon dioxide. There's no carbon dioxide here. Plus side, let's go start siphoning all. Lots of. I heard that. Not you blooming. There's a boom, 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 boom noise coming from around here. I think there's a hydrogen vent up here. If there is, then it is my solemn duty to get my butt up there and find it. Now, thankfully, hydrogen doesn't crawl downhill, which is fine. Good. And go for that. It's dangerous, yes, I know. They're going far, far away from a real stable O2 zone. You telling me? You gotta be telling me, kidding me that? Oh, no, they haven't just delivered it all. A lot of places have not got power because there's not enough juice. Things like that, I think I've been eating all this energy. Ever season foods. Before we all start this next cycle. I'm gonna be hungry next cycle because, you know. We need slime. Finally. Well, plus I make those things which are thankfully, he's fast at cooking. He can make the food faster than they can actually eat it. Yeah, because he's nearly got us up to like a 6. And I can hear something. There's something over here. I heard something. It sounded like a geyser. I hope. Also, these puffer things are very useful for generating lots of slime. They continuously make the stuff. Apparently, with each breath, diet is polluted oxygen. It makes them fantastic for these zones because they just generate stuff. Thick woolly fibers. Reef fiber. Oh, reef fiber. Thimbleweed. Palm lily. Range of plants. Hey, reef fiber. Okay, as long as you guys just generate enough juice to keep things taking over to the morning. We are narrowly scraping by when it comes to food. Yeah, that might be a horrible idea, but I am fairly confident that there is a hydrogen geyser somewhere up there. If there is, so be it. If I can get it, I will pump it down south. It will fill this thing with power, and I won't need to worry about these things ever again. That's good, because once that happens, it's great, because these will produce that O2, they'll keep a steady supply of O2 going in, because it'll keep the production around the base going up. This is just getting thicker and thicker, but that's fine by me, because it doesn't do anything. It keeps the dust crap growing. Still haven't found palm lily. Still haven't found my reef fibers though. You said it grows in. Oh look, what are these things? Hold thy breath. Hydrogen can't come down. Which is a good thing, to be honest. Food shortage. Yes, I gathered that much was going to happen. Food shortage. As well. That will happen. If he produces hydrogen, I'm going to be capturing him immediately, put him somewhere I can grow hydrogen-based plants, and just let him. I think these things would be nice, good. They like hydrogen, apparently. Preacher plant. What the hell does that actually do to eat? Grow. Air pressure's high. Irrigation polluted water. Phosphorite. Well, so now I get that stuff. Coal. Oh, they're getting coal. Imagine what the chlorine all went to, though. So it's filtered down. The hydrogen is sort of staying up there, where it likes it. Yeah, circuit overload. Well, that didn't happen a lot. Well, technically, by my own rule of thumb, I should really think about planting another batch of mealwood seeds to increase the crop yield. So you need a large input of dirty water in order to keep the system going. That's fine, because, you know, we'll keep it steady flow, the dirty water. Oh, that's a different one. Puff prints. Cool. I'm hearing something that sounds like a geyser. Doing about capturing alive. I like a seasoned rancher. Hey, downtime with virtually no food. Yeah, I'll eat raw. Blech. Oh wow, she's a bit nummy, isn't she? She likes to eat a lot. Yeah, I don't think we're going enough food fast enough anymore. It's amazing how one more person can completely and utterly shift the balance of food in the place. I mean, really, it is amazing. That's all sand, so it'll fall down. I should really actually think about making the actual farming job. Well, that's got coal underneath it, but there's no problem there. Oh, we're actually doing pretty well on. I'm still building a ladder. My gut feeling tells me there's something here. At least I'm praying it's something there. I don't feel like Burke. Plus 5, these things are generating that much juice that they actually they're keeping things running. Whereas any extras made by the Tinker guys running on Tinker machines, it's just extra. Yeah, buried. Pricing 9 those. They'll make it their number one priority to get rid of all that. Eggshells. Some more mealwoods, and maybe I might pop another. I think clay delivered. Now I'll build it. She will forcibly now build there to try to dig her way out. Still, I'm digging it right. Nice. I must admit, I'm finding a lot of this map. I haven't found my hydrogen vent, or my oil vent, or me anything else. That's actually a rather cool vent. I look for a natural gas vent at this rate. These things will be captured easy enough for. We just need to get. Well, things are running smoothish. So he's sort of tapping in more power, but it's not very cost effective. To make it really cost effective, I need my guys to have as much as human possible. I need them to have as much power coming in here through constantly. If that's running constant, putting it 600 in, and I can get a second generator up and running from his 600 in. And I can build to try and get the advanced cabling up and running. Which increases everything else. Please let there be a blinking geyser somewhere nearby. It's useful. Bushfire, which can't be done because there's nothing available. Well, if Brussels can grow, I can get some. Gas grass. What does this even do? Air pressure, chlorine. Okay. Bead fiber. You know what? I'm gonna plant one of these because it looks nice. And so we got a 2-cycle life. Wow, 2 cycles grow. This thing grows quick. I have no idea what the and it provides decorum, which is good. There's no food available because you guys haven't gone and cooked any, you silly buggers. That's fine. Oh man, why are you letting him cook? Oh, Well, that's all the food gone. Well, if they can continue growing, technically that hydrogen's going to keep chasing after them because they've allowed it to. But that does mean there's more room for O2 there. See, I can hear that. Boom. That sounds like a geyser. I'm not sure where it is, but I can tell there's a geyser there. Well, he's got half charge. We'll keep him going overnight. And there's plenty of food in the morning for them to go harvest. If they can make the food, it'd be nice. Pretty sure I put the highest priority on. I put the highest priority to him to cook. You know, considering he can make more in about a minute than he can in about an hour. It does sound like there's something over here. I don't keep harping on about it, but if I just need to find that one blinking geyser and I am set. I'm going to plant one of these because fun. And it offsets the horrible plants I put next door. Well, see, it's getting food now. Here's this, it's what's another. Yeah. Only a chlorine geyser. Food shortage. Yes, I noticed. It's because it's delivering and putting stuff in the fridge. There you go. Wait, you guys want... Oh, damn. They want fluid water. And wow, it's 8 cycles. I suppose there's not enough toxic there anymore to thing. Wow, it's a lot of chlorine. We got food. It's handy. Run! But I am convinced there's something here. Either that or I was going nuts. Hey. Power's still going. I daren't make another duplicate because they're ruining, they're eating everything in sight. These things are growing. To work, boys. Well, plus you can actually get there fast enough, though, and they've still got coal to work with. It could be higher up. All I know is that the hydrogen is a vent of some sort. There's a geyser around here. I keep hearing a fuds. Telltale fuzz I know only happen around certain points. Is he going down to... Oh, algae. Well, on the plus side, I'm running through the mostly purified air. So you can drop something off. Yep, lots of harvesting. If I had a farmer, I'd let him do the farm thing. I'm gonna say, game, if you kill off my freaking cook, I'm gonna be very upset. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of... This game has a lot of downs. Put it that way. It's easy as hell to get destroyed in this game. For example, I didn't realize that these feed thingies, thimble feeds, required polluted water. Meaning the vegetarians are actually a fantastic source of fuel for those things. Power's all the way up. Let's get self-expression done. It's another one of those things I've never seen. There are a lot of them in this game. I have spent a lot of time not seeing a lot of things. Ay. Get up here. Hack your way up. Starvation. I don't want to do this. Issue an attack order. On the plus side, these things have grown. Combat! Now, cook the really good stuff, which... Well, it's trying to come back, but it's all the way over there. Which is actually gettable. Bristleberry. Well, we can get some food. Some guys are gonna die though if they don't get to feed soon. Technically I can make them work 24/7 and it would bolster their speed considerably. No, because there's combat on screaming, I think they can feel the food. I wasn't knowing that now because it's just annoying. Things are growing quick, which is good. Well, they're gonna get food, so they're not gonna starve this time. Where is the blinking? I might cancel downtime. It'll stress them, but there are things they need to get done, like, you know, food production. But then they are producing more food. Everybody has food. There's food on the floor. Harold shouldn't be starving because he got more poor meal. But yeah, well. Poor, grizzly, and terrible. Well, no power again. That's not going to common occurrence. I don't have the necessary means to dig through to get to the oil, so I can't even use that generator anyway. If I can just get my hands on a lovely natural gas generator, natural gas vent. Actually, any vent going. You guys are going, other than chlorine. It's a long way for him to run. But he's making the job. You literally ran all the way to do that. There's something, there's a load of hydrogen here. There's a geyser. Happy days, I will build the most extensive pipe work from top to bottom, and I will fill this thing with all the hydrogen it could ever desire, allowing it continuous, non-stop production. I need to find metals. Proceed crop tending take trait. Forget that. Crop tending trait. The jukebox. I don't know. I wanna be this jukebox. Oh man, I need space. Well, we shall eventually pick up a jukebox. On both sides, people are now fed, so there's that. But also, I'm going to start looking again at refined ores. In order to start making the no times or jobs don't get done. Yeah, well, food shortage. See, they would not have a food shortage if they finished making what they were doing. I say no work ethics, honest to God. Anyway, he's decided to demolish, so yay that. We are slowly making a bit more higher on the priority list. The priority, yep, he's pretty high. Well, I need to make some more couriers. The guy who's good at cooking should not be running off like over there. I'm beginning to think there's no hydrogen geyser here. But I hear something going boom, boom. And that, strikes me of uber important stuff. I need access to a geyser. You get access to a geyser, you get pretty much unlimited fuel for things like your well, reactors. That'd be nice if you guys didn't just like run up and do one test and run away. Time for us to run up and deliver stuff. Yeah, she's saying, you're running out of food. Well, yeah, that's because everyone else is running around and not cooking. Yeah, sometimes it annoys me how they run around and do things rather than do other things which are just as important. I can tell them to do overtime. I can tell them to work their butt overtime and it would stop them from taking a break and they would run around and they would fix stuff I want fixing. Which would be great! And not doing what they're currently doing. I guess it's my fault for not increasing the farm sooner. If I increased the farm sooner, I could have had the before the duplicate came, the food shortage wouldn't happen because they just continuously make food. I want to explore up here so I can see the stuff. See, if you have more duplicates, you can get more stuff done. But at the same time, means you have more mouths to feed. The more mouths you have to feed, the less, well, everything, to be honest. I'm going to cancel that build at the top. The only way to get things done is a little peculiar sometimes. Well, all the time, really. But if I can just get this stuff to go what I wanted to do, I have a larger sight radius so I can actually see what's coming ahead of me. Well, there's a while there, so those guys are there. Nice ore vein. Okay, dig. Once more, consumable ore is back down to practically nothing. But hey, we're getting there. We're plodding on. I can definitely hear something going boom. And that's the noise that the Gysers made. So. If only could figure out what the hell it is. Find the geyser, get the fuel. We no longer have to worry about power. What are you all even make anyway with you? Ay, 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 ay. We just need to get some power. And then it turns out all along that what I was thinking was over here. Instead of all the way up here. There's no guide in here. But I can hear one, and that's the annoying thing. Yeah, more food shortages. It's fine, they're gathering all the meal rice they can get their hands on. On the time to, cut out this 1 here 2 block and then I'll go home. I'll get blocked in now, but I have still stuff on all sides. I want to get to the cosmos and see the really, really cool stuff. See, slime lung around here is ridiculously low compared to like slime lung here. Okay, there's no slime lung there. Food shortage. Yes, I know. There, you hear this then? That sounds like a geyser. I'll be damned if I know where the hell it is. Unless that's just the sound of music. If that's just the sound of music, and I've been thinking all this time about a geyser that's not existent, I am going to be most cross. See? Boom, 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 boom. I think similar things here. So I'm still confirming believing that there's a geyser in this location. However, we are just about actually out of time for the stream. I've been going for it's nearly 3 hours. Now it's getting rather late. Actually, I need to sleep eventually. Hopefully I don't get ill doing that, but coal over there, that's fine. Slime, 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 slime. This stuff is digs through so fast, it's ridiculous. If the guys are behind this just absolute stuff, I'm going to be very annoyed. So I can't dig through here without making a better miner. I mean, the only way I could get through here, get through stuff, is a seasoned miner. See, this gives me plus 2 digging, trait very firm material mining. This lets me have the trait absolute mining. Moral expectations is tier 3 though. Harold is. He ain't got love for it, but he's digging at 7, and that has a mastery of the job description on him. Also not seeing his thing. Usually it's a little flame mark. I'll run the risk. I'll increase him to the next grade up. You dude now have to cut through the absolute. It means you can actually now do stuff like this. You go straight through absolute. You can actually cut through all the stuff. Wolfram frame, I don't know, raw metal, I don't know what that is, but I can now cut through absolute. Deodorizer. Make this place breathable. What is that? Polluted water. Those things. I'm very cautious about his thing. The food shortage. You know, this thing gets a priority 9. Well, it's food shortage, so there's some food on the ground, but not enough for what you'll need. Well, on the plus side, he is pumping out O2 like a goodie. Oh, that's a vacuum, and that's not normal vacuum. Normally the vacuum's like, what's a vacuum? Vacuum like that. That vacuum. This vacuum. That is vacuum with stars. That's why I'm mistakenly thinking the bum of Gysers is the bum of something else. Oh, no one's stressed, which is strangely weird. Food important. Get your butter shifting and a cook of the fooder. It'd be nice when these things finish growing. I can get through that's neutronium. Never mind that stuff either. On the plus side, he is pumping out O2 like a good one, so it's both heavily laden with slime lung and not so heavily laden with slime lung, and this is like, I actually need the top surface. I can hear I don't know if that's actually a bum of guys or just bum of something going bang. Oh well, we're digging up anyway. It goes thing of 9, priority of 9, and yet the cook is doing anything but cooking. Need digging that lot to hit everyone else. What's your priorities listing as? Cook. Disabled. Do not dig. Everything else is fine, but you could have actually had, you know, food if you'd have bothered to, you know, cook it. Technically, you can make a load of mush, make an absolute ton of mush bars, and have them fried up. I begin to wonder though, if the boom, bang, and crashes I've been hearing are vents. Because there's a lot of boom, bang, and crashes, and they sound very much like explosions. Well, at least we'll essentially see space. I'm going to see space and probably aim for that to be my end point. Well, at least no one's dying, which is odd. Ah, he's cooking grizzleberry. So they've harvested. They are worth 2,000 calories a piece. So 2 grizzleberries could easily... See if you can get like these to grow, a lot of these to grow. If I could like swap out, well, for the fact that even with this thing it takes 6 cycles, where these things only take 3 cycles, so they are very, very quick. Swap out a couple of these. Well, these blocks, and I don't know, maybe ditch 1 or 2 of them up here to make them into more bristleberries. So you got 4 of them cooking. You get 4 or 5 cooking at a time, and I think you can keep yourself topped up quite nicely. Oh, sleet wheat. First time I've seen it. I'm gonna put a deodorizer up here. Why do I get a lot of toxic O2 up here? But not a lot of slime lung. Well, there, it's just let's put it to the air. Right, I think we're finally starting to get our hands on the problems. Man. Well, that chlorine is trickled down. Food shortage! Again! But, you know, like I said, it's a 6-day cycle. They take twice as long, but 6 of them produce more food than 6. than stick some mealwoods. I know I'm being very stupid. I'm probably being very stupid, and I haven't done a lot of things. Yeah, let's get these conductors gone up and researched. I really would like them to do this for, you know, shift the button, dig these things. I can get the research done. Then we could potentially start looking at getting more things done. Oh wow, these are beyond this skill digging. Cold, holding breath, chilly surroundings. Well, plus I'm only here now, so... What are that boom thing I heard? Ah, more tiles. Drywall? Lobby chair. Really don't know I can leave there. Well, since I got you destroying Absol, guess what I want you to do now, dude? Well, as I say, the only guy can dig down here, so... I am diamond in the rough. Miscellaneous, apparently. Well, got a new dig command for you. Go down. Well, not that I'm not getting to space this episode either, but... I think I'm getting close. I mean, I'm starting to see more stars instead of what's this thing? Well, so long as we slowly increase our bits elsewhere, that's fine. I just wish I had a hydrogen gas vent and even a natural gas one. Then if I had natural gas, guys who produce natural gas, I could actually just eventually flood my own base with stuff. But if I had that, I would immediately start putting vent sucker thingies everywhere to siphon the O2 out. What is Absolute? Nope, in that category. Plastic has been discovered. See, this would be nice because oil refinery converts crude oil into thingy and gas. Good, I say. Downside, I say. without a geyser to continuously produce crude oil, I'm guessing this stuff would be finished in about 4 minutes. Which is a little problematic for when you want the when you need them to, you know, pick up and generate stuff. I'm getting a little stressed, but as we expected, not making him do stuff he's not supposed to do. You got sleep week there. I still don't know what those bangs were. Ooh, maybe like asteroid bangs. Those are actually asteroids banging against something. I need more hydrogen to pump this up and keep running. Ooh, planet. Hello, planet. That's the first time I've seen that, actually. Which is nice. If I had like a machine that could turn chlorine into usable power, I'd be a little happy about having chlorine nearby. I'm gonna be doing a lot of digging downwards, but only he can dig through the stuff. His stress goes down every night, so be something down here that's really useful. Like a huge reservoir of crude oil. I don't care if I have to run I'd have to run cables all the way down here to get it. I can have a generator nearby providing the power needed to actually run the thing. Have it hook into a transformer so the power is generated going out. Bound. Hell, Bell, I'd even thinking about putting some like 5 or 6 batteries down here to just like contain the energy. You know, anything I need in order to keep the thing actually running. Yeah, you just need to do advanced research and I can get the this conductive wire bridge, which will probably require refined metals. I may have to actually get this thing built. Actually, I'll cancel that because that's not going to be stable. I shall build this rock grinder thingy about here. Because then it was stable. Definitely hoping that would fill this zone with carbon dioxide. You know what, I'm going to open this up. It'll help all this will go down in a way. I really actually now would be pissed and hilarious if it was actually here. Unfortunately, I don't have like little droney things like send off to go explore stuff here. That'd be nice. Well, we have got actually lasted longer than any of my other colonies. Let's get our teeth, but we're lasting longer. I got guys quests go all the way down here. To get through. Yep. Well, it's supposed to be opening, set the thing to open, and actually probably come around and do it yet. Make food. Lots of food. And someone get out the power out. That sound like explosions. They're definitely not geyser bangs. Peter will still filter oxygen as well. I thought it was like run all the way to one job and then ran all the way back. Alright. Yep, so I can turn this into lime. Ore and sand and pure iron. Pure copper. Asphalt and sand. Right, let's put one more nasty bit of power on. That won't really matter much because you know they can't actually get the build anyway until I build other things. This is only going to do like one bit. This rock, that looks like crude oil. If I can find a lovely core, lovely giant mound of crude oil, that's one crude oil refinery being built, which will require. I don't think it does it require to refine anyway. Into natural gas and petroleum. Now see, I could make a petroleum reactor, petroleum generator, but I can also make a natural gas generator. And if that thing's sucking up petroleum quite oil continuously and sending it through to and pumping out natural gases continuously, then I could have that producing, siphoning up all the natural gases I need, keep it going. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. Run. Run, 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 run. Holy Christ. Temperature down here is... Oh, wow. Natural gas, but look at the temperature. 98 degrees. Crude oil, neutronium. I guess we're looking at the deep core section of the planet. Okay. I'm gonna need to cool this down. And that's not gonna do it. Oh, cool. Oh, still. I'm gonna have to... well, I'm not sure I'm supposed to get down here. Unless the suit can do it. So this is cold, minus 26. That's scalding at plus 70. I think it's down there is where all the crude oil's hiding. Well, we've still managed to achieve two things, so... yeah, on that. Well, looks of it, to keep advancing, I'm going to keep the research. You have to do more research. And more exploration, now that I have someone who can dig through the abyssal stuff. Might have him dig down here instead. But, yes. You know, 30 isn't too bad here. Compared to the monstrous temperatures I just left. You be Pluto as hell as you like down there, I don't care. You know, burnt my dude up. More crude oil, and hopefully the temperature's not as ridiculous over this way. Well, it's lava, it's not, it's natural gas. Still, no sure how I'm supposed to get past that sort of stuff. I'll just keep digging now. We're going to need more guys with more special skills. And I'm going to have to figure out where on Earth we can find some blinking natural gas or hydrogen. Or a crude oil vent that's not going to burn us alive getting it. That's all for next time. So, hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all back here, you know, in the void of wherever the hell we are. And by the time it looks of it, we can actually build stuff, drywall behind us, which stops the gas from actually escaping. And if that's the case, it might actually increase the amount of O2 in the air we can actually retain, which would be nice. Anyway, that's all for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya!